Hello, let's talk about some new in pieces. First, I would like to apologize for any croakiness you may hear. I am currently fighting a head cold. 'Tis the season, but it is what it is. So, as some of you may know, or as I have mentioned in a recent video, April was my birthday month, and I like to enjoy my birthday month, and that usually entails shopping. So this is a birthday haul spanning from the last 2 weeks of March throughout April. I did some shopping, you guys. That's all there is to it. It's 1 month out of the year, and I like to spoil myself. But the great thing about 3 of these pieces is they're wish list pieces. I mean, I was surprised too, because after making that wish list video, these things just started popping up and I had to grab them. So you will see those pieces in this video. It feels like there's a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to go ahead and get straight into it. I think I'm going to start with accessories, as in I have 2 necklaces and a scarf. Weird, I know, but I think I'm going to start with those first, and then we'll get into the rest of it. All right, so the first necklace is this one right here. I'm not sure if you're going to get much of that detail, but I stepped into one of our local consignment shops and I saw this statement necklace. It's this lovely kind of braided motif design, and she said that it was not vintage, but it is vintage inspired. And it didn't really bother me that it's not a vintage piece, but excuse me. But I really liked the braided design that it has, and it's kind of a brassy tone, so it's not gold, it's not silver, which can definitely be difficult to style, I've noticed anyway, because it kind of has a bronzy or brown undertone to it. But I am in my jewelry era and a statement necklace, I mean, it's a one and done deal. Like, you put it on and bam, it's kind of like putting on a dress. And so there are times where I just want to be able to put on a necklace that says something and be out the door. So I went ahead and picked this up. I don't remember the price. It wasn't too expensive. It's very comfortable around the neck, and it's actually quite light. And I really like the way it looks with a button down, just open slightly, and it kind of just flashes here and there underneath the collar. So that is the first necklace accessory birthday piece that I got in April. The second necklace that I finally paid off in April is this one right here. This was a custom piece I had our local jeweler make for me. It's been a year in the making. Originally, I had planned on using 2 of my own pearls that I had, but they weren't going to work with the dimensions of this collar. So my jeweler went ahead and picked out 2 pearls. One is slightly larger than the other, a subtle detail that I really, really like. As I said, it is a collar format design, and I very much like pearls. I think they're a beautiful, natural product. I think that the softness and the ethereal vibe that they give is stunning, and I already have a strand of pearls, and I wanted something different, something that I haven't seen anybody around me wearing. So I came to my jeweler with this idea. They liked it, and this is what they ended up with. I really, really love it. I'm excited to try to stack it with my strand of pearls, and then I have a pearl pendant that they also did some work on. I'm just waiting to get a chain for that pendant. But yes, again, this is just, it's not a statement, but it makes a statement, if that makes any sense. At least to me it does. And again, it's just a very subtle flash, like, what is that? Is that a pearl necklace she's wearing? Is that a gold or white gold collar she wore? Like, what is that? And again, good old button up, frames it nicely, and I'm very, very pleased with it. The next piece, a scarf. That's right. Very strange for getting ready to go into summer, but I really couldn't pass it up. I decided to go ahead and just leave the necklace on for the rest of the video because it's pretty and I like it. Scarf. So I obviously stepped into a thrift store or two during April, and I came across these really thin, my mom says they're men's scarves. I don't know if it's a specific kind of scarf, but there were 3 of these in different colors and patterns, and all made from the same company or similar company. And I loved the colors, and I loved the geometric, like hexagons or whatever those are, but it's just a standard, you know, rectangular scarf, but it is made by Charles Tyrwhitt, Jermyn Street, London. I'm gonna see if I can show you that tag right there. And it is 50% silk and 50% wool. Obviously, the material here is the wool, and this is the silk. And as I said, there were 3 of these, and I think one was $50. I think I picked up the $50 one. I know it's a lot for a thrift store, for a Goodwill, absolutely. And then I think the other 2 were $60. So I have yet to check this brand. I should really do that after I film this. But I just thought it was a lovely detail piece. Just something that's very, very thin, but with the wool could definitely head towards the warmer side, especially if it's layered underneath the collar of a nice coat or wrapped around a crew neck sweater. Again, this is something that going into summer I'm not going to be necessarily wearing, but fall, absolutely. I think it's just a beautiful piece. So I went ahead and snapped it up. You will see some styling videos or some lookbooks with this in the future. But yes, this was one of the thrifted pieces I picked up for my birthday. All right, I am not going to make any of you wait who are excited maybe to see the wish list pieces. I was thrilled when these started popping up after I filmed that video. I mean, when you have a sign like slapping you in the face, you've got to go for it, right? So the first pair is, well, it's a pair of shoes. In the wish list video, I said that I was looking for a pair of off-white or ivory shoes, flats, and I was strictly looking at pointed toe, yada, 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 but I have a lot of pointed toe shoes. And this pair kept showing up for like weeks, and I was really hesitant because it's a very trendy piece right now. It is these Dolce Vita square-toed Mary Jane ballet flats. I mean, that's the kind of hybrid that's going on right now, right? No kidding. After I posted that video, I went on and was like, ivory colored flats, Google. And these kept popping up every single time. Now, they're a pretty penny. They were pricey. I am not the biggest fan. I have not been the biggest fan of squared toe because I feel that it cuts me off and I like elongation, yada, yada, yada. But they were ivory and they were flats and they were different. And I didn't want to fall into the trap of thinking, okay, just because these keep popping up and I'm seeing them everywhere, they're all over Pinterest and all the cool girls are wearing them and da 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 da. I don't want it to be a false purchase on, or I don't want it to be a bad purchase on false ideas of me going, oh yeah, I really like it. So I kept just, nope, those aren't the ones, those aren't the ones. But they kept popping up. And I was like, look, they're ivory. They're flats. They didn't look like they would turn yellow against my skin or too pink against my skin, but they were square-toed and they're very, very trendy. Like everybody and their mama is wearing a shoe like this right now. And nothing against trends, but the problem with those are they don't last long. So if I'm going to spend 120 bucks on a pair of shoes, I damn well better get use out of them. And I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to wear them next year. So one weekend, my parents and I went out to our closest mall, and we had some Japanese food, and we were having a good time, and we went into Nordstrom, and they had them. So I was like, all right, now's the time. I was wearing an outfit that I would put a pair of ivory shoes with if I owned them, and I could try them on and see if I liked them. Well, obviously, they're in my hand right now, so yes. All the compliments. I put them on and it looked great with the outfit. It didn't cut off my foot like I thought they would, and I think that's because they narrow here instead of just being a full square, if you can see that. My parents loved them. The salesperson loved them. They are a full size too small. I don't think they had an... No, I tried an 8. It was too big. They didn't have a 7.5, so I think these are a 7. I don't remember. But they're leather. And so they are going to stretch out over time as I wear them. They're just going to mold to my feet and it's going to be great. I absolutely see myself wearing these next season. I really, really like them. I like that they're different from the other pairs of shoes that I own. These are not the only square-toed shoes I do own, so I know that I have like loafers. You've seen my loafers. So I'm just really, really happy that I went in store and I was able to try them on, and I showed myself that yes, you're not being influenced by the imagery you're seeing, that yeah, you like these and that you're going to get use out of them. So I now own my ivory flats so that I can put monochromatic outfits together that are more light and not as heavy as wearing black. So yes, that was a long story time, sorry. Dolce Vita, I'm sure they are probably still on the website if you, if they catch your eye. I will list them down below. I list my stuff down below. Do you guys want links instead? I've been kind of hemming and hawing over doing that. I never want to come off as salesy to you guys, but I only talk about the things that I really, really enjoy. So please let me know in the comments if you would prefer that I just continue listing everything as I've been doing, or if you would prefer to have links so that it would make it easier for you guys. If you even care, just let me know. I would like to make your experience here on my channel more, well, easier and more enjoyable. I will try not to yammer too long about these next pieces. I talked a lot in the last one, I apologize. So this is another wish list item, but it's a cheat because I'm impatient and I don't have $675 to drop on a beautiful Italian woven leather purse. So in that video, the wish list video, I talked about the Millenier Elena tote, and it's this gorgeous woven leather tote I've been just lusting after for years. And I was hoping to buy it secondhand. It has not come up secondhand. And as I said, I'm impatient. So while perusing the Quince website, I came across this Italian leather woven tote. I have absolutely no doubt that quality or it is not going to over time change and mold the same way as the Millenier one, but it is practically the same bag. I'm sorry, I still have the tissue paper in here. It is a fantastic size. I'm pleased with the design. I mean, it feels nice. It's not the same color. That one, what really got me, the Italian, the Millionaire, I'm not going to be able to say that every time. The other one that I've been looking at, the Vachetta leather, I don't know if that is just a really special leather. I have no idea how this is going to patina, which was a big draw to the other one, is that it went from that gorgeous like blonde color to that stunning cognac kind of color over time. And I'm not sure if this leather is going to do that. Leather patinas, that's just the nature of the material. But I don't know if it's going to be the same. So there's that, you know, kind of bummed about that. But for the most part, this is nearly identical to that tote. Size-wise, I'm not quite sure. I don't remember the dimensions of both purses, but this, the handles, wonderful space to comfortably fit on my shoulder. It's thin, so it fits nicely against my side. The weave is tight. I don't see any gaps or there's some fraying, but again, that's part of strips of leather. The bottom, nice and flat, so it sits up. The inside, again, I still have stuffing in there, the tissue paper. It is cotton lined. It has two pockets where you can put your phone and sunglasses or whatever. And then there's a zippered pocket here as well. Now, I don't believe the other purse has the 2 pockets. I think it just has the zippered pocket, but both purses are magnetically, have magnetic closures. And all that to say, first impressions is basically what I'm doing here. Mini review upon having it and only wearing it. I think I've worn it out twice. I'm happy with it. This was $130, so a fraction of the price of the other purse that I was looking at. And I'm excited to see how this lives with me for the next several years. I originally wanted the purse as a spring, summer, fall tote. It's a grab and go kind of bag, and I'm really happy with it. I'm excited to see how it wears. I will definitely let you guys know if you're interested. And so yes, this is my second wish list item that I purchased in April, with the caveat that it is not the exact purse that I was looking for. Well, not the exact purse that I wanted. You get it. I'm going to have to do so much editing. I am just such a chatty Cathy. It is aggravating sometimes. The third and final wish list piece is another bag. And I'm probably going to yammer about this one too because she is so pretty. So you know that I had 2 bags. If you watch the video, I'm going to link it either up in the cards or down in the description box. You know that there were 2 purses. It was the woven one, and then it was a like jewel-toned bag in a beautiful color, or it had great detail to it or whatever. And I am not kidding. As soon as I was filming that part of the video about it's going to be a burgundy bag, or, you know, I'm not sure about sapphire or emerald, I knew in my heart of hearts I was going to get a burgundy bag. And no joke, I think the following week, this purse popped up when I just have to put in burgundy bags. And I am so happy with this purchase. This right here, this lovely little bag. This is the Fossil Heritage style bag. I'm not going to be able to remember. I will put it on screen and I will put it in the description box. They say it is in the color mahogany. There is definitely a brown undertone, so it isn't a jewel tone. But oh my God, look at her. Look at how pretty she is. Oh my God, she's like the perfect size. I'm just gonna fangirl for the next few minutes. So, as I said, like a week later, this popped up, and she was on sale. Originally $350, and I got her for $78. So I snapped her up real quick. She's everything I wanted. She is I guess she's a smaller bag, but structured, like most of my bags. She does have the top handle, but there is a crossbody strap that comes with her. The gold detailing, I mean, just stunning against this color. And then, of course, the special detail work here in the front. It is a, God, there is a term for this type of design, and I can't remember what it is. It's not quilting. It is a mock croc, suede, and then leather strips. And when I saw her online, I saw her and I was like, yes. And then I was like, Amity, wait, 24 hours, give it 24 hours. And I don't think I waited the full 24 hours. But, gosh, she's so great. Anyway, so she has a snap pocket here in the back. Again, this is going to be like a first impressions. I've worn her out already. She's fantastic. The snap right here lifts up, and then the flap opens. And I still have my tissue paper in here. The crossbody strap. There is another pocket right here. And then if I go ahead, sorry for the noise, take those out. There is another large pocket here and a zip pocket right here. I mean, for something so tiny, she has a lot of space. She fits a lot of stuff. And I found her first. Is it weird to say her? Is that a strange thing? It's just something that, say it about my car. I'm sure people find that strange. But when I saw out of the three, I saw this first. And I was just so jazzed because it's exactly what I was looking for, what I wanted. I love it as a top handle, comfortable, but I like that there's the option of having the crossbody, slim enough that she fits nicely against my side. I mean, look at her. Like I said, I will put the type of bag in the description box if you guys wanted to look this up, if this is something that you would be interested in. The last time I checked, it was still on sale. And this is from the Fossil outlet. So it didn't come with a dust bag. My mom got me one off of eBay so that I could cover her up because she's leather and I don't want her to fade. So yes, those are the 3 wishlist pieces that I was able to purchase in April. Probably 3 of the pieces I'm most excited about, obviously because they were wishlist. But I'm going to try to get through the rest of everything a little bit quicker, or else this video is just going to be terribly long and I don't want to do that to you. All right, so now we are going to go ahead and finish up with clothing. As I said, I've done some thrifting / consignment shopping, and then I bought a few things new from store. So this is one piece that I did buy thrifting. I think it was a little over $15, or it was $15, and it was my birthday dress. And it is this stunning silk and beaded dress. I mean, oh God. Look at the colors. Look at the detail of this dress. Don't look too hard because some of the beads have fallen off. This is from Lawrence Kazar. It's 100% silk with a rayon lining, made in India. And when I'm going to show you the little tag if I can. When I looked this up, I think it was a New York brand created by an Indian designer in the 80s, early 90s. And I mean, there are are dresses on eBay. There are dresses, I think ThredUp, or one of the online thrift stores also had a few. It's a little heavy. And they're beautiful. They're beautiful colors, gorgeous gowns. I mean, I've never heard of this brand, but when I saw this in the thrift store, I mean, are you kidding me right now? Hello? I snatched it up. There was this older woman, so sweet, thick accent. So it took me a second to figure out what she was saying, but she thought it was so stunning, and she was like, "You are making such a great purchase. It's going to be so great on you. It's beautiful. You're going to look beautiful in it." And I was like, she was just so cute. It made my day. But I just can't get over the design and the detail. I mean, the sleeves are sheer. That is a 100% silk sleeve, beaded, with this lovely floral motif. And as I said, some of the beads have fallen off. I've tried to collect as many as I can find to hopefully reattach them. But yes, this was my birthday dress. On my birthday, I wore this out and about around town, doing whatever I wanted, all the fun things that I enjoy doing. So many compliments. Everybody loved it. All of these pieces, I'm of course, obviously, showing you some kind of clip, and I went ahead and styled it the same way that I did for my birthday, with tights and boots, because it was cooler out. But $15, I mean, where else are you going to find that? Honestly, I mean, just, it's so pretty. I'm so happy. And I'm hoping I might be able to put a sweater over it, like towards fall, in the fall season, and kind of make it look like it's a skirt. I'm going to try to style this multiple ways. We'll see. It's a very statement dress, so we'll see how that goes. And continuing with the thrifted / consignment shopping, at the same time I bought that braided statement necklace, this one right here. I also went into a second consignment shop down the street and bought a few things there, one of which was this dress right here. It's very long, it's a maxi, so I probably am not going to be able to show you everything, but this beautiful, there's a clip, so this was I call it my second birthday dress, because my family threw me a birthday party, so this is the dress I wore to my birthday party. I mean, come on. I was so thrilled when I found this in the store. And the lovely owner was thrilled that I found it. I initially thought that it was a gunny sack, but the tag in here says ZumZum. So when I tried looking it up, I wasn't 100% sure if it was a gunny sack dupe or gunny sack adjacent. I just know that I really, really love it, and I bought it, and I'm thrilled. It is cotton. It's very comfortable to wear. The neckline is quite low, so I have to keep that in mind. And the hook and eye needs to be replaced, because it's just threads right now holding it in, and the zipper kind of slips. So I want to make sure I secure that properly. But when wearing it, it gives that billowy sleeve look. I mean, it's on the sheerer side here, the sleeves, but I just love the color, obviously, but got all the detail work, the lacing, the panel. It's just so pretty, and I feel so pretty when I wear it. Very Disney princess out in a field, frolicking. It's, oh God, I love it so much. It's such a pretty dress, and I was hoping to find a new summer dress that I liked just as much as I do my kind of auburn colored one. If you've been here, at least if you've seen any of my videos from last summer, you know the one I'm talking about. But I've had an itch for just really ultra feminine pieces, and I mean, how much more feminine could you get? But yes, I am so pleased with this. For my birthday party, I wore it with those Dolce Vita flats. My cousin said I looked adorable. She's the only one that gets away with calling me that because she's 13, but high compliment. So yes, this was another thrifted / vintage piece that I picked up. Another thrifted piece. I think throughout the month I went thrifting twice, 2 different occasions, and on a separate occasion I found this blue sundress. Even touching it right now, the material is so nice. I do not know what fabric it's made of. This is from Prana, Clothing for Positive Change, and it was made in India. It's an extra small, and I'm not sure if it's Pima cotton. It kind of has that feel to it. It's a silky, nice weight, beautiful drape, kind of. I have a t-shirt that's made of Pima cotton that this reminds me of. But yes, another sundress. I've got summer on my mind, and it's perfect. It's my power color. It's this gorgeous cotton. It's going to be so comfortable. It feels so nice against my skin, and it has pockets, which are perfect. All dresses should have pockets, but it does have one of the loops came undone, so I currently have it safety pinned just so that I can go in there and sew it up myself. But all of the buttons work. I can button it up or button it down. I can button it up however far I want the buttons to go. It's not even short sleeved, it's sleeveless. And I thought it was a great casual dress that I would get a lot of wear out of. It has the elastic banding here to cinch it at the waist, which I really love. It has this little Prana, it's not a bead, but little detail there. And yes, I love it. I think I'm going to get a great deal of wear out of it. There is a bit of a stain here at the bottom. I did wash it. I'm not sure what the stain is. It's on the darker side. I don't know if it's dye or whatever, but I'm going to see if I can try and get that out. If I can't, I might. I make no promises. I might try to dye it a darker blue just to kind of hide that a little bit more. I'm really hoping that I won't have to do that. But yes, just like I said, very simple silhouette, just a beautiful summer dress that I'm excited to wear when the weather permits. The last two pieces are new in, so I'm just going to show them at the same time because I bought them at the same time from the same place. As you know, or maybe not if you are new here, hi, my name is Amity. I'm an anime fanatic, and my choice in graphic tees involve my anime fandoms. So I am constantly looking for my generation of anime, which was 90s, and I had to go with the OG, like what started it all anime, which was Sailor Moon. Some of you not going to care about this. Others might be intrigued. I'm an anime geek. Have been since I was 12. It's not going to change anytime soon. And Sailor Moon was the one that started it for me. My fascination with Japan, its culture, its food, its beautiful language. And I wanted graphic tees from this specific anime because it only made sense. But I wanted my version of Sailor Moon. There was a remake done a number of years ago, and I don't like that animation. I wanted the nostalgia of it all. Yeah, just two basic cotton tees, a little oversized crew neck that have these great, colorful, fantastic images from the anime that started it all for me. And I look forward to styling them during the summer, under blazers with tailored pieces. That's just how I prefer to style any graphic tee, because they, in my opinion, run quite casual graphic tees. I really like to dress them up with tailored pieces, sleek shoes, a blazer, things like that. Yeah, I mean, as I said, some of you, this makes no sense to. Others might get it because you, like myself, were raised on this show. But yeah, it's just a fun, quirky part of my personality. And now I'm able to show that with my personal style. And there we go. That is a new in haul of some of the pieces I purchased during my birthday month. I did forget to mention that the Dolce Vita shoes were a gift from my parents. They bought those for me. So thank you, Mom and Dad. I appreciate it. Also, I got a gift card at my birthday party from Maurice's, and I did purchase something from the store, but I haven't received it yet. So that will be in another video. But anyway, I think what I talked about here today was enough. It was a lot. But I go ham during my birthday month. I like to treat myself. I like to go have really awesome food. I really like to go to the bookstore and buy a bunch of books, which I did in fact do. I bought some manga and books. This cup, also a purchase that I made during my birthday month. I love this. It's a otagiri mug, and I bought it at the same shop that I got the blue gunny sack ZumZum dress. I love this. It's my favorite mug right now. Ooh, sorry, didn't mean to slurp. And I also got a red silk kimono from the same shop. But they weren't clothing purchases, so I didn't want to put them in the new in haul. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you for your patience. I know I've been missing a lot of videos, and I'm sorry. I want to be more consistent, but I hurt my back, and it was taking a while to get better, and it just was really aggravating. So I'm back. I have videos lined up. You might hear this croaky, sick version of myself in upcoming videos because I'm trying to batch some of my videos so that I can get ahead, because I've missed a few and I feel bad about it. So again, thank you very much for your patience. For those of you that reached out, thank you for the well wishes. And again, you guys let me know in the comments if you would prefer that I continue listing the items, or do you want links to what I can link to. It's something I've thought about recently, and as I said, I don't want to come across as salesy. This was a birthday treat to myself. I do not shop like this all year long, and 3 of the purchases that I have made were wish list items. So 3 out of 5 in the span of a month. Doesn't usually happen, but I jumped on them when I found them. So I never want you guys to feel like I'm pushing sales, or I want, buy. But you guys let me know what you would prefer, and I would be happy to do either. So that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed my little knickknacks. And if you have any questions about any of them, if you would like more details about any of them, please let me know, and I would be happy to talk to you about it, or I can do a video specifically about that piece. But yeah, I am always happy to hear from you guys. I'm always happy to take any requests, or if you have any video ideas that you would like to throw my way, please do so. It just adds to my list to better your experience here on my channel. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. It's always appreciated. Until next time, I look forward to seeing you. Take care.